in search of the lion-hearted billionaire. The more I search, the more I realize I'm not looking for the heart of a lion. I am looking for the heart of a lioness. We tend to excuse power when it behaves immaturely. The concept, boys will be boys, is dangerous when boys are making choices that affect all of us. And when boys, not men, hold power, integrity collapses. The Washington Post was established in 1877. It was a 4-page printed paper. Since then, it has won over 65 Pulitzer Prizes for stories about the Pentagon Papers, Iran-Contra, Watergate, opioid crisis, Katrina, COVID-19, failures in Afghanistan. Stories about ordinary people that are harmed when power goes unchecked. In the 1920s, the Post was owned by Edward B. McLean, and he was very good friends with the president, Warren G. Harding, whose policies began to be reflected in the paper. This political entanglement wrecked the credibility of the Post and drove it into bankruptcy. In 1933, Eugene Meyer purchased the Post at auction. He settled its debts, he reestablished its editorial independence, and made it financially stable. Mr. Meyer felt that newspapers should serve democracy, not just profit. Since then, the Post has only grown in stature and acclaim. In fact, some of its best years were under Mr. Meyer's daughter, the great Katharine Graham, who spoke truth to power and corruption and stood for the integrity of her paper, of her journalists, and of our democracy. Sadly, history has a way of repeating itself, and apparently, lessons need to be learned more than once. So the hope for my hometown paper that has enlightened me, empowered me, been packing material for me, and a placemat when I ate blue crabs. A window into the world that I wouldn't have had without it. My hope is that we find our lioness and that we get brought back into the light. Because as we all know, democracy dies in the dark. I am wholehearted in everything I do. Melinda French Gates. This is Bombshell with Melissa Schuling Smith. Let's spark a transformation.